After using the Mustang Survival Water Rescue Kit, each component is easily rearmed and repacked. To rearm the inflatable life jacket, deflate the vest by removing the cap on the oral inflation tube. Turn the cap upside down and depress the pressure relief valve located at the end of the oral inflation tube. Slowly squeeze the air out. Fold the cell on top of itself and continue to collapse the cell until all the air is out. Once the device is deflated, place the oral inflator cap back on the tube. The cell must be clean and completely dry before rearming and repacking. Unscrew the CO2 cylinder. Inspect the cylinder. The used CO2 cylinder will be pierced and should be immediately discarded. Bring in the rearm kit and remove the green clip. Close the jerk to inflate tab and slide the green indicator clip to cover the red. Inspect the CO2 cylinder to ensure that it has not been punctured. Then screw it into the housing until it's firmly hand tight. Turn the vest over to show fold lines 1 and 2. Follow the fold lines in order, beginning at fold 1. Tuck the whistle into the folds. Continue until you can roll the cell into the center of the pouch, making sure the jerk to inflate tab is outside the pouch. Close the triangular side flaps and Velcro them shut. Close the bottom flap piece. Again, making sure the jerk to inflate tab is outside the belt pack. Finally, close the top piece with the yellow nylon handle. To rearm the Mustang Survival Rescue Stick, deflate the rescue stick by removing the cap on the oral inflation tube. Turn the cap upside down and depress the pressure relief valve located at the end of the oral inflation tube. Slowly squeeze the air out. Fold the cell on top of itself and continue to collapse the cell until all the air is out. Once the device is deflated, place the oral inflator cap back on the tube. Roll out the cell and lay it on a clean, flat surface. The cell must be clean and completely dry before rearming and repacking. Unscrew the inflator cap and remove the bobbin. The used bobbin will show no white. Discard the used bobbin. Remove the cover and set it to the side. Unscrew the handle containing the discharged CO2 cylinder. The used cylinder will be pierced. Discard the used cylinder. Bring in the Mustang Survival Rearm Kit containing a new cylinder, bobbin kit, and instructions. Remove the bobbin and check that there is white inside. Align the slots on the bobbin with those on the housing and slide the bobbin into the housing. Screw the cap back on until it's hand tight. The cap will turn from red to green to ensure there is no gap between the cap and the housing. Fit the green indicator cap over the activation lever. Check the CO2 cylinder handle to be sure that it has not been pierced. If it is not pierced, screw the cylinder into the housing until it is firmly secured. Put the cover back on the handle and tighten. Fold along the numbered lines beginning with fold line number 1. Fold the cell under itself so the dotted fold lines are still visible to you. Check to be sure the jerk to inflate tab is free. Continue to fold the cells in order along the dotted lines, again making sure the jerk to inflate tab is free. Finally, tightly roll up the cell, starting from the handle and attach the cover using the Velcro strips. Be sure the jerk to inflate tab is outside the rolls. Using and repacking the throw bag. Before using the throw bag, unbuckle the nylon webbing freeing the end of the rope. Loosen the elastic drawstring and open the mouth of the bag. Hold the end of the rope with your off hand. Inform the victim that a rope is being thrown by yelling, "Rope."
Rope. Grab the rope.
Aim to land the bag past the head of the victim so it can be pulled back, allowing the victim to reach the rope. In case of a missed throw, the bag is easily retrieved for a re-throw. Simply recoil the rope until you have hold of the throw bag. While holding the throw bag and a comfortable number of coils in your strong hand, leave the remaining coils loose in your offhand while firmly grasping the knotted end. Throw the bag in an underhand fashion and allow the rope to fully uncoil. To repack the rope into the throw bag, unclip the handle and open the empty bag. Hold the bag in front of you with your offhand. Place the rope over the shoulder of your strong hand and feed the rope into the bag until you reach the knotted end. Pull the drawstring closed around the rope. Ensure that only the knotted end of the rope is outside the bag, and clip the handle. To repack the MRK 110, place the instructions in the case. Replace the bag, the rescue stick, and the belt pack, and finally the desiccant. The MRK 110 Mustang Survival Water Rescue Kit is now ready for the next emergency.